Hello, everyone. So we're live now. And today in this webinar, we will talk about Arab IoT and AI, and also what is Internet of Things. First of all, I want to present myself. I'm Kautar Shubari, chair of IEEE and student branch, which is organizing the local competition of Arab IoT and AI challenge in Morocco. And today in this webinar, we will talk with Mr. Mohamed ABOUD, our honorable guest, who is a managing director of Global Innovation Entrepreneurship Company, which focus on innovation and entrepreneurship. Mr. Mohamed ABOUD is also co-founder and executive manager of MENA Robotics and co-founder of VP for Business Development of Idea Space, which is one of the biggest innovation hubs in the MENA region, provides all needed tools, services, and the suitable environment to enable innovation and entrepreneurship. So, Mr. Mohamed ABOUD, hello.
Hello. Yes. Thank you, Kauthar, for your introduction. Are we live now?
Yes.
Okay. I'm checking. There is another link that I have to check through. Because I'm checking. I'm check the link you sent to me before, but it doesn't work. Give this video is private.
No, it's a new stream, so check the page, official page.
Okay. 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 I'm trying to check it now because I need to check the stream.
Yes, I think we're live. I saw it on Facebook page.
Please send me the link on the chat.
Okay.
I can share screen now. It is sharing.
Yes.
Okay. Hi everyone. Thank you for the invitation, and it is a pleasure to be with you to speak about the Arab IoT and AI challenge. We'll start first speaking about what is the AI and IoT, and after that we will speak more about IoT challenge. Let's share my screen. Okay.
Yes. Sorry everyone for this technical problems we have, and let's start.
Okay. What is Internet of Things and what is IoT? If you can check this graph, you will find that the growth of the total number of internet of devices connected to the internet, you will find that in 28 the devices connected to the internet becomes more than the total number of population. The expectations in 2020, and this is what we are in now, the total number of connected devices becomes to 50 billion device. This present that we are uh, in a revolutionary stage, and there is a lot of devices which are connected to the internet, and also based on the coronavirus and what happened in 2020, the digital transformation and the acceleration of the digital transformation is going very, very fast, and we are in the digital era. The concept is not new. Internet of Things is not a new thing. We speak before about Internet of Things in many different terms. We said Internet of Things, Internet of everything, Internet of objects, industrial Internet, Industry 4.0. All of these terms representing Internet of Things. All of these things uh, are about Internet of Things. We can see this video. I hope you can hear the voice and see the video. It gives a quick view about what is the Internet of Things.
By now, you may have heard the term Internet of Things. Sounds interesting, but what does the Internet of Things actually mean? IoT is an evolution of mobile, home, and embedded applications that are being connected to the Internet, integrating greater compute capabilities and using data analytics to extract meaningful information. Billions of devices will be connected to the Internet, and soon, hundreds of billions of devices. As related devices connect with each other, they can become an intelligent system of systems. And when these intelligent devices and systems of systems share data over the cloud and analyze it, they can transform our businesses, our lives, and our world in countless ways. Whether it's improving medical outcomes, creating better products faster with lower development costs, making shopping more enjoyable, or optimizing energy generation and consumption. Here's an example of the big picture. Imagine an intelligent device such as a smart traffic camera. The camera can monitor the road for congestion, accidents, and weather conditions, and communicate that status to a gateway that combines it with data from other cameras, creating an intelligent citywide traffic system. Now, imagine that intelligent traffic system connected to other citywide transportation systems, which get data from their own intelligent devices, creating an ever larger intelligent system of systems. The really big possibilities come from analyzing the end-to-end data across that system of systems. For example, let's say the city's intelligent traffic system detects massive congestion due to an accident. That insight can be sent to the citywide transportation system, which can analyze the accident's impact on other city systems. Recognizing the accident is near the airport and two city schools, it could notify those systems so they can adjust flight and school schedules. It can also analyze and derive optimal routes around the accident and send those instructions to the city's digital signage system to guide drivers around the accident. And that's just one example of the potential benefits that can happen when intelligent devices share insight with other systems, forming ever-expanding systems of systems. But how do we get there? Regardless of the solution, Intel processors are designed to help you get to market faster and easier. You can scale solutions across a variety of performance, power, and price points with a single set of application code that runs on every Intel processor. So what will you develop to help drive and accelerate the Internet of Things? We'd love to help, so please contact your local Intel representative or visit us on the web at www.intel.com/IoT to find out more.
So as we can see, Internet of Things is about connectivity and systems of systems and subsystems. and all of these systems are connected. Many definitions and many names, but main characteristics of IoT is highly connected, smart things that maybe computer, maybe watch, maybe phone, anything. We will see more examples for different things that we can say things. Network, physical world interface. There is interface with the physical world. If we are speaking about highly connected, can be internet, but also it could be intermediate internet. It not be only internet. There is any different kind of connectivity that be considered a way that connected. There is also a low bandwidth connectivity. There is some different examples such as LoRa networks and Sigfox. There is mesh network. There is Bluetooth, low energy, Zigbee. All these kind of connectivity can be used in the Internet of Things. Smart. That's mean smart data, smart information. There is analysis of data. There is a lot of information that can be collected in a smart way. That's why the science of big data and science of data analytics and deep learning is very important to develop Internet of Things. There is a very good example for this. When we are using our laptops, our concentration of the what we are doing is mostly focused on the laptop itself and what we are doing on the laptop. In the smartphones and modern smartphones, it is about 40% of our concentration is about the phone. If we are doing something in our phone or sending an email, doing something in WhatsApp. Old phones who are using the keyboards, our concentration is about 20%. For the IoT devices, if you are connected to 10 devices, or if you are doing something and there is 10 or more devices are connected with you, this is not acceptable to give your attention and your concentration to all of these devices. So this is very important for any IoT device, that it don't need to take any concentration or any attention from you to the device which is working autonomously. You need this device to collect the data, to send information autonomously without any interruption from your side. So this is very important. If you are saying this device is IoT enabled or it is IoT device, to make it autonomous and make it collecting data autonomously and send it autonomously. It is not needed to concentrate or to give attention to this device and to the work of this device. That's why at this case, we can increase the number of devices who are connected to the internet, and it should be working without any interfering from our sides. We need to understand what the meaning of physical world. A lot of embedded systems and embedded projects are there, but they are not IoT. IoT is more than embedded systems. It needs to be connected to the physical world. It should be something that attached to the environment, may be attached to you or to the environment you are there. The IoT technology need a lot of other technologies. To do something related to IoT, you need to include many other technologies such as RFID technology, sensor technology, wireless communication, energy harvesting, cloud computing, advanced internet protocols. All of these technologies are very important, are part of the IoT. For example, energy harvesting. If we are speaking about internet devices or IoT devices, it is very important to design a device that consume a very minimum power, because if you are implementing any device in the environment, if they are consuming a lot of power, so you need to charge them every day, every week, every month. So it is very important to be able to expand the using of the IoT devices to make it very low power consumption, to make to install them and let them work. Also, if you need to charge some of these devices, for example, if we are in a building, in the university, in the hospital, and we have about 100, 120 internet devices who are sending data and information, and they need power. How we can charge them? Are we going to connect a charger to each device to charge them? This is a very difficult way. So there is now a lot of techniques and a lot of technologies about wireless charging. You need to charge these devices wireless. And if you can do this, so there is a new term known as energy harvesting. How you can collect power and recharge the device when it is disconnected from any direct power source. This is an energy harvesting, and this is a very important to develop the Internet of Things technology and Internet of Things world. Also, sensors, as we said, the Internet of Things is a physical world. Sensors are very important part. You are collecting data about temperature, data about humidity, data about whatever information surrounding us. This is very important to be collected and to be sent to another subsystem to analyze this data and take an action. RFID, wireless communication, as we said, all of these are very important. So IoT building blocks, we can divide them to 4 building blocks. Things are the devices or things that are connected to the internet. Maybe cars, maybe watches, maybe TV, maybe a refrigerator, maybe any device in the world. Maybe if you are in the hospital, the devices that monitoring the patient, collecting data from them, maybe the temperature of the room sensor, maybe humidity, temperature. If you are in the agriculture, there is a lot of devices related to irrigation and related to the system of the agriculture. There is a lot of devices, these are things. After that, there is gateways. Gateways, after you collecting the data directly by sensors, you need to send this data to the cloud system. As you see, the third part of the Internet of Things is the network and cloud. All of these data should be sent to a space, to a place that have servers, database to collect all of these data and make some analysis and take a decision. This done through gateways. This is wireless connectivity. Maybe there is a lot of technologies now available. There is Sigfox, there is LoRa, there is low band communication devices, high band communication devices. Also, there is 5G mobile networks. All of these wireless communication techniques and technologies help to provide this data. The last thing is the service, or creation of the solution layer. This is the solution that using the IoT to provide something to the people. Major challenges. We have major challenges to make the IoT technology working with the industry and available for all people. We have a very big challenge in the security and privacy. We have a big challenge in the standards, advanced internet protocols. There is a big challenge in power, as we said, power efficiency, big data explosion. As you can see, there is a lot of data sent each minute and each second from place to another. There is a big amount of data need to be analyzed. That's why if you hear about computing, edge computing is trying to reduce the amount of data sending through wireless networks. You need to reduce the amount of data and increase the benefits of these data who are sending over the networks. Legality and regulatory development issues ensuring IoT is a global. For example, for standards, there is many players working in the industry of the IoT, and each one of them are providing a specific technology or a specific device. For example, if we have sensors that IoT enable, and this sensor should be integrate with a telecom device or a wireless network, these devices should be standard protocol. Should be a standard protocol that provide a standard communication technique between sensors and the communication devices, and after that, the cloud and other devices. Security and privacy, we have a big issue if your device is not secured and this device inside your home is connected to the internet and connected to your mobile, your laptop, uh, and there is a problem in the security. We heard about many issues happened in the past 2 years related to the security, and this can cause a big damage. So security is a very important part and very important issue related to IoT. Application areas of the IoT, as you can see, IoT is embedded in everything now. In the smart cities, in the smart environment, smart energy, smart agriculture, e-health. I think in the Corona situation, e-health has become very, very important, and because of the robotics, digital transformation, and IoT, the governments, some governments who are enabling this kind of technology succeeded to control and overcome a lot of problems in these days. Retail industry, logistics, industrial control, all of these industries are a big market for IoT, for Internet of Things. I know most of you know about these devices. All of these devices are IoT enabled, are connected to the internet, collecting data from our bodies and sending information for us and maybe for our doctors and for our health system. There is many companies who are working in the business of watches, convert their market and start to do and to develop an IoT watches and IoT devices. For example, wearable glasses. This is from Google. We will see in this video a quick presentation about wearables. Wearables mean something that you wear and connected to the internet, and how this kind of technology will convert our world. Do you think this is fact or this is science fiction? Many people since 3 or 5 years ago, if they saw this video, they say that this is a science fiction. This is something not real. This is will not be happen. But the fact and the technology are developing very fast, and we are seeing now some of these facts now, and by the near future most of these solutions will be available in the market. This is because of the IoT, because of the fast internet, because of the big data. All of these technologies are converging together and provide to us these very advanced technology. This is wearables. We will see another video speaking about smart offices and how the Internet of Things and the connectivity and the big data will make our works and our life very easy.
Hello, how's your day going? Mine's going great. And thanks to Intel and its partners working together to create the latest smart building innovations, our best days are ahead. My smart office experience started the moment I arrived. Imagine an office that senses my phone or license plate, connects me to an app that directs me to an available parking spot, or a charging station if I'm driving a smart car. Outside the building, moisture sensors ensure that the irrigation is used only when needed, and smart weather analytics determine if it's worth waiting for the likelihood fee. When entering the building, biometrics recognize me and let me through security. My app will show me where a free space to work is, or in today's case, where my meeting is in the conference room in 5 minutes. It'll even show me how fast I'm there. Oh, and look, the app knows I have time for my caffeine fix. So here's my conference room. It's equipped with smart features like this wireless charging table. And this smart wireless display lets everyone share their screen, even if they're not here, for easier collaboration. Throughout the building, heating, lighting, and cooling are utilized more intelligently. And we can rate our comfort level so the building learns how to continuously improve our workplace experience. It can also improve my dining experience. My app shows me what's on the menu table. I can pre-order and avoid all the lines. And there's no need for me to pay here because my credits are auto-deducted when I order. Need some IT supplies? No problem. With these smart supply dispensers, I can quickly get what I want, and my department is automatically built. The on-campus fitness center connects with my smartwatch to track my progress. But that'll have to wait, because I have a lot more to show you. Hey, we've only scratched the surface of what's possible in tomorrow's smart homes. And many of these technologies are already in use today. What makes it possible? It starts with data, sensor data, contextual data we enter, and more. The data is transmitted to the data center or cloud, where it's analyzed and transformed into actionable insight. Smart building applications built on the open, secure, scalable, and manageable Intel Internet of Things, or IoT platform, use that insight to respond, adapt, and optimize. The result? We're more comfortable and productive, and building operations become smarter and more efficient. Smarter than if components were isolated like today. Smart buildings, they're here, they're awesome, and we're going to ensure they just keep getting smarter.
Smart buildings. This is an example for the IoT and how it can enable smart buildings, smart offices. And we can see now in the Corona situation, most of us working from home, and because of the Internet of Things and connected devices and the digital era, we can do our business and we can do our work. Also, you know, and you hear about autonomous cars and smart cars. We can see this video to know how smart cars work and what is the future for smart cars. This is autonomous cars, and if you know, as engineers and working in the field of electronic design and in the telecom sector, there is a lot of advancement in this sector, and there is a lot of R&D developed by many companies all over the world to enable the autonomous cars and to enable the auto driving. Also, there is a lot of solutions in the retail business. If we went to all of these examples, we will take hours and hours speaking about the opportunities, about the potential in the IoT. I will end by this video. This is about drones, and by end of this video, we'll summarize this presentation and go to quickly to speak in 5 or 10 minutes maximum about the Arab IoT and the I challenge.
When you think about it, future is the only thing that can be created. Everything else is created already. So it is actually a driving force. Call it curiosity, call it hope, that gets you things done that never have been done before. That was the idea of the transformer. The drones that we fly, we call them spaxels, space fixes. It was really trying to achieve a 3D display. As soon as you call them drones, people immediately think dangerous, but it isn't. It can be good. Our Electronica is concentrating on the intersection of art, technology, and our society. So really focusing on the future of our society by the means of artistic use of technologies. When Intel came and said, what about doing 100 drones? Oh, no, nobody did it yet. Nobody even tried it. It was just like, let's go for it.
For the setup tomorrow morning, it's quite important, I think, to first get an idea of where the athletes are before we start setting up the tents. And then the idea is to go directly to a 100 drones test flight. It's a team of 15 people. We have 4 pilots and 4 athletes with 25 drones each. So each pilot is communicating with the crew on his respective athlete. Taking off. We developed our own ground control software. It's an animation software that to have quite a powerful machine running it. The specs is challenging because it's really hard to sketch something in 3D. You want to create something that amazes people, that people like, and that's probably something new they haven't seen before. We're just taking technology and making art out of it.
The reason why we decided to do Drone 100 is because we wanted to push the future of technology.
You need to find somebody to push you across the borders, really, and this is what we found in it. It's not just like the technology that is there, but what's more important is actually the driving force that is behind the company and the vision of the company.
We're working with different aviation entities around the world to understand what the policies are, the rules and regulations, and make sure that drones are safe and we can have light shows like this.
I think it's very important to show people that it's not always drones that look at you. Sometimes it's the drones that you should be looking at.
Tonight, we're going to have 100 drones up in the sky, synced up with the orchestra. We're going to show an audience something a little bit different, and it's all happening in Tarnesch Airport near Hamburg.
No matter what, it's going to be incredible. I can't describe it. Years of efforts, development, and hope exploding in 1 minute, in this one moment of excitement.
Everybody ready?
All drones switched on. this isn't all of us. And that makes us doing things that are just like, one would say crazy probably, others would say astonishing.
As we said, uh, summary of this presentation, IoT is fun. IoT is key in upcoming businesses and upcoming opportunities. IoT is a huge. We are speaking about all kind of technologies in the ICT sector. We are speaking about big data. We are speaking about telecom technologies, wireless technologies, fiber optics to enable data transmission between different servers and different locations. We are speaking about many kind of technology that we need to work and develop. That's why we are develop the IoT and AI program to help the Arab community to master these kind of technologies and to be able to provide solutions. Market is running very fast. As you can see in all past videos, we are speaking about smart farms, we are speaking about smart furniture, about smart education, about retail, cars, offices, homes, wearables, all of these kind of technologies, all of these solutions, all of these products need development, a lot of development in the area of big data, in the area of deep learning, in the area of telecom infrastructure, in the sensor, in the solution itself. And that's why we need to work in this market to enable our talent people, our young students to be able to do this and to provide solutions and to develop a new companies, new startups that provide new solutions. I'll start now quickly speaking about the Arab IoT Challenge. What is the Arab IoT and AI Challenge? Okay. Arab IoT and AI Challenge started 5 years ago as Egypt IoT Challenge. And it was a very good start. And there is a lot of students who joined the challenge in Egypt and developed good solutions and learned a lot about this one. Main partner for the Arab IoT is the IEEE, and that's why we are very happy with our partnership with the IEEE Society and IEEE Eastern branches in Morocco. It is a very good partnership, and we look for a successful program in Morocco, inshallah. Also, our partner is International Telecommunication Union. They are the global authority who are managing and regulating the telecom sector. Global Innovation and Entrepreneurship, our company, we are the main partner. Arab IoT Challenge is a regional capacity building and pre-incubation program for high school students, senior university students, and startups that have innovative ideas in the area of the IoT and artificial intelligence and all related fields. Challenge is not only a competition, it is a digital transformation movement. That's why it is delivers training programs, workshops to all participants and provide them with all needed support. After the training, participants compete in the local finals. Then winners from each country get qualified to participate in the regional finals that organized in conjunction with the IEEE Global Conference on Artificial Intelligence and Internet of Things, GCEIOT. This year it will be held virtually. Last year it was in Dubai, and we expect the coming year, inshallah, it will be as a part of Expo 2020. This is a very good opportunity for all Arab talented people and all Arab students to compete and to present their talent all over the region. This is some of the sessions and workshops done all over countries who are running local competitions. As we said before, why IoT, why artificial intelligence? This is part of the evolution that will dramatically change all existing industry, services, and products powered by both of these technologies. We will achieve the digital transformation. As you see in the presentation of the IoT, there is a big opportunities around us to develop new solutions. As I said in the first, it is not a competition, it is a capacity building program. This is why our partners in each country are doing their effort and are doing their homework to help and educate the potential participant, students, school students, university students, startups, to know more about these kind of technologies and help them to provide a good tools to help them. Uh, uh, we have three categories for the competition, or three tracks: high school students, senior high school students in STEM schools across Arab countries to get trained and design thinking and selected technical topics related to new technologies in their educational year. Graduation projects, as we said, it is a capacity building program for whole academic year for senior university students in their last years to develop their graduation projects which are related to IoT. Startups, a pre-incubation program to help startups that already working and developing some solutions related to IoT and AI. As we said, the program accept projects in all different fields related to AI and IoT, fintech, healthcare, transportation, smart cities, smart communities, whatever topics related to IoT and AI. Each local partner can set a certain category. If you are seeing a specific track that need to be developed inside Morocco, you can announce about it and get partners and sponsors around it. This is some photos for the winners in the first Arab IoT Challenge last year. As we said, the Arab IoT Challenge started 5 years ago as an Egypt IoT Challenge. Last year, we moved to the Arab IoT. We got 4 countries participated in the Arab finals: Egypt, Saudi, Palestine, and Tunisia, and United Arab Emirates. Now we have Egypt, Jordan, Saudi, Oman, Palestine, Tunisia, United Arab Emirates, and also Morocco, the last participant with us. And we wish all the success for all your teams in the finals. This is the timeline. And we started since November 2020. We started since September 2020. After that, there was a registration phase, and there is training. There is many other activities that can help and support participants of the challenge. This is demo day. This is the finals of last year. We are developing a knowledge hub to be a knowledge source for all interested participants in the IoT challenge, and also people who are interested to know about IoT, not only to participate in the challenge. Besides the main activity of the challenge, training, competition, we are continuously working on building a strong brand and locally community of geeks who are interested in the IoT. We have a section called Arab IoT and AI Hub to offer the Arab IoT and AI community online workshop, panel discussions, interviews, and other types of online content to help them start their career in these fields. Learn about expected career path and different titles, useful resources and tools, and listen also to success stories from our Arab developers working in these areas. We have a very strong partnership with many partners, with Google, with Amazon, Microsoft, IBM, Intel, Here Technology, Ericsson, Nokia, and there is still a lot of partners joining us to develop this knowledge hub. Some of the sessions and the speakers who joined our sessions. This is a quick presentation about the Arab IoT and AI. By the end of now, I finished my presentation. If you have any quick question, you can send on the chat of the YouTube channel, or Kauthar can send me any other question. We can accept 2 or 3 questions. If there is no other questions, so thank you for listening for us, and we wish you all the success in your coming challenge. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mohamed ABOUD, for your amazing and interesting presentation about IoT and Arab IoT and AI challenge. So it was a great honor for us to organize the Morocco IoT and AI challenge as IEEE NCS students branch, and we are working hard to deliver webinars and organizing well the qualifications. So I will see if we have some questions. Yes. So I have a question for you, Mr. Mohamed ABOUD.
Yes.
What do you think the future of IoT? So
What
do
I
you have
think the
any
future of IoT.
prediction?
Okay. I like the idea of asking about the future, because I believe in a very good statement related to the future. Future is not something that we are waiting for. Future is something that we are make by ourselves. So I expect, based on the current situations and the current acceleration of the digital transformation, we are changing the world. We are changing our life. We are changing the way that we are doing business. I expect IoT will accelerate more and more, will be exponential development in the digital transformation. As you can see, because of the corona, many people started to use technology that they refused before to learn about or to know about. Now, most of us using video conference, e-learning, e-health. We are doing our business. We are ordering online using e-commerce. So I expect IoT and all digital solution will be developed more faster and faster. That's why I expect this market is go to be bigger and bigger, and we need to have a big role in this.
Thank you, Mr. Mohammed. We have another question in the comments. What are the main criteria to choose the winner in the IoT and AI challenge?
The criteria of judging for the IoT and the AI challenge, as I said, each local competition, they have the authority to set up the rules and guidelines. You are responsible for announcing about the guideline and rules for judging the local finance, and based on this, the qualified winners from your side will be qualified to the Arab finance. For us, and I expect this the same for you in Morocco, the innovative in the idea, the maturity, how much this solution is mature, and the prototype. We are not speaking about idea, we are speaking about prototype, about a mature solution. So the ideas should be submitted, they should be mature enough, and there is some work done before to provide a prototype. we expect to have a minimum valuable product (MVP) from the category of startups and graduation projects. So idea is important part, and also the maturity of the idea itself and the prototype. Hello?
Thank you, Mr. Mohammed, for your answer. We have another question, which said the same question: future of IoT and AI in Arabic world.
As I said before, the market is going bigger and bigger, and the acceleration is increasing every day. And I think for the Arab world, it's the same. There is no difference. If you can see, many Arab countries now speak about smart cities. There is many smart cities launched by Arab governments. There are smart cities in Egypt. There are smart cities in Saudi Arabia. For sure, there is smart cities and smart solutions in Dubai and the United Arab Emirates. United Arab Emirates is the most advanced country in the Arab region in the area of digital transformation and smart cities. And there is many initiatives in Morocco and Tunisia. I know, if you know Dr. Mohamed Saidi is leading a lot of initiatives related to smart city solutions in Morocco. So I expect many Arab countries are going to develop solutions, products. There is many needs in the Arab region for the IoT solutions and digital transformation. So I expect this market is going very fast in the Arab region.
Yes. Thank you. We're also planning to organize another event in future about smart cities on our IEEE NCS branch. We have the third question here. Thank you, Mr. Mohammed. It was very interesting. My question is, can AI be used to replace food and to listening?
Can AI used to replace what?
Some food.
Food?
I didn't know what does he want to mean.
If we are speaking about food industry, about agriculture, IoT will impact very much and will accelerate and will enhance the process of agriculture and irrigation systems. Many countries suffer from water and many other problems related to agriculture. And I think IoT and AI and different digital solutions will enhance and develop the agriculture ecosystem. This is what I expect will impact the food industry and the agriculture system.
Yes. So the last question from me is what are the challenges of IoT?
What is the last question, please, again?
The future challenges of Internet of Things.
Yes, we highlighted some of these challenges in the presentation. We said one of the most challenges we are all facing now is the security, cybersecurity, and that's why this is a very important area that need a lot of talented people and qualified graduate students from our universities. We will face a lot of challenges in the security because we all know who is knowing more information about us, our families, our friends, or Facebook and Google. I think Facebook and Google, they are knowing more about us now. So our information, our local information, our personal information, there is a big threat if someone succeeded to hack one of the devices inside your home or which is connected to you connected personally to you, he will be able to control a lot of your life. So security is a big issue. We also speak about the power efficiency, power harvesting. We also speak about the standards. We are speaking about 50 billion devices. All of these devices will be manufactured from different service providers, from companies that provide solutions. There will be a lot of challenges in adapting the standards between device and the other. So there is many challenges. And by the way, if we are speaking about challenges, so we are speaking about opportunities. There is a lot of opportunities for startups, for developers, for the market to be developed. That's why I think IoT is a big market to educate our students and to give opportunities for them to provide solutions.
Yes. So thank you, Mr. Mohamed ABOUD, for your interesting presentation and for accepting this in this webinar with us. And I would also thank you for giving us information about this challenge, so people can know more about it. And I want to mention that the deadline of submissions on the Morocco IoT and AI challenge is the 24th of November, so you still have the chance to fill the form. And thank you, Mr. Mohamed, again. And
شكرا جزيلا كوثر،
see you
وسعدت جدا بلقائكم. سعدت جدا بلقائكم، وانا
شكرا.
سعيد بالتعاون معاكم في المغرب، والمغرب بعتبرها بلدي الثاني. واتمنى ان شاء الله ان احنا يعني بعد جائحة الكورونا نسعد بزيارتكم ونشوف سكسس ستوريز وشركات ناجحة من المغرب ان شاء الله. وكده كده سنرى معانا في النهائي العربي مجموعة من الستارت ابس اللي بيكمبيتوا على المستوى العربي. شكرا جزيلا وشرفنا بيك. شكرا جزيلا.
شكرا.